Hello and welcome in, everyone. I'm going to start with the current precipitation, and we're going to look at these storms on the East Coast first, including in northern Georgia. Yep, this line of storm stretches all the way from up in Quebec all the way down to Georgia. And this has already passed me today. Currently it's over Albany here in New York. And then New Jersey, we've got some thunderstorms. Delaware, thunderstorms. Just south, actually east of Richmond, Virginia, got scattered showers across this area. Yes. Storms are hitting the East Coast, and there's some out west too. We'll quickly look at. North Carolina, we've got thunderstorms. This one's just east of Raleigh. And Fayetteville, got some pretty intense storm activity here, lightning, and it looks like possible hail. South Carolina, no thunderstorms on the map currently, but rain showers across central South Carolina. And this line of storms in northern Georgia, it's just north of Athens and right over Gainesville, Jasper, and kind of northwest up and towards Dalton, Beaverdale, LJ. Do have some rain showers behind this in North Carolina and kind of stretching up into Tennessee. A few pop-ups here. There's some lightning in there near Gallatin. Kentucky, light rain showers here in the west. West Virginia, we do have a storm right on the state line with Virginia near Franklin, and a few pop-up rain showers just kind of from Charleston stretching down through the southern portion of West Virginia. Pennsylvania, got a rain shower out here in the mountains. Huntington, this is Cross Keys, Waterloo, Pennsylvania. Got some rain showers there. We got a pop up here too, near Punxsutawney, actually. Ohio looks pretty clear here. Kentucky. Do have some rain showers down here in the southwest corner. Indiana looks pretty dry in Indiana. Illinois, nothing too much going on here. Missouri do have scattered rain showers across the eastern portion of Missouri and northern Arkansas. Iowa's pretty clear right now as far as rain. Wisconsin is dry. Minnesota, no precipitation of note. South Dakota, yeah, some thunderstorms over here in the western part near Bison, Cedar Canyon, Sulphur, and there's a rain shower here just east of Sturgis and down to the southwest part. This storm is over Buffalo Gap and looks like it's kind of headed towards Smithwick a little bit. And this one's near Fairburn in South Dakota. As we head down into Nebraska, we got some storms here in the west. This is a thunderstorm near Scotts Bluff. And here's another one just south of Wallace. And these are a line of storms here. Imperial and Clarkville. Let's actually run the animation for a moment and see what these are doing. What general direction they're headed in. It looks like a kind of a, they're headed west to east pretty much. So we can get a pretty good idea where this lightning here is going to hit. This storm is out in the middle of nowhere, but I think there is some possibly a town there. Just give me a second here. I don't see any towns, but this looks like it could be headed out towards. Oh, what a town name. And then we also have, yeah, this is, yeah, this is the radar, Tiffany. As we head down into Kansas, we got some thunderstorms in the northwest corner too, just little pop-ups near, in between Goodland and Colby. And Sharon Springs looks like some pretty intense medium rain. Cheyenne Wells, thunderstorm there. Then we get into this line of storm stretches through most of the western portion of Colorado, from Lamar down to Trinidad, and this is near Sterling. And this one's south. This set of storms is between Ray and Holyoke. We have pop-ups in the south too here with lightning and thunder. Then down into central New Mexico, we have scattered thunderstorms and rain showers. From Socorro up to Santa Fe and west to Gallup, and even Farmington's getting some rain too right now. Arizona with some rain showers just north of Safford, and also Chinle, Ganado, got some thunderstorms there. Utah, there's a storm just west of Moab, Monticello, and just southeast of Price, East Carbon, And it's over Victor right now, Utah. Here's another pop-up storm right on the state line between Bonanza, Utah, and Rangeley, Colorado. In Wyoming, I already mentioned this storm right here. We also have a storm up here, intense rain near Bill, Wyoming. And then we get up into Montana between Bozeman and Billings. We've got a thunderstorm. This one's right over Big Timber right now. And it stretches up towards Timon Place and Myers Creek in that area. And there's also some rain showers in the southwestern corner of Montana here. Heading into Idaho. Idaho Falls got rain showers. Looks like there's a thunderstorm here. Sublet. This line of range stretches through the northwestern tip of Utah. There's just rain showers down here in Nevada. I quickly look at Great Falls. No rain in Great Falls right now. The rest of Idaho is pretty dry. Washington State do have some late rain in the northwestern corner. Excuse me. Oregon's pretty dry. California's pretty dry right now. Didn't really mention Texas. I don't have much going on in Texas or Louisiana. Mississippi's pretty dry. Northern Alabama, a couple of rain showers kind of associated with this line of storms just north of Atlanta and Georgia. I'll look at that again between Jasper and Athens. That stretches down here to Augusta in South Carolina, just rain. We're going to look at the weather watches and warnings on this, I think. We jump over to that. Let's see. Got a red square here. There's a tornado spotted near Jasper, Georgia. Take cover now if you live near Jasper, Tate, Lake Tamarack, and Marble Hill. This tornado warning is until 11 p.m. If you live there, take shelter. The rest of these, got a severe thunderstorm watch and a special weather statement about the wind and possible damage from that 40 to 50 mile per hour wind and frequent ground lightning and heavy rain. And these weather watches and warnings stretch down into Athens and Monroe, Lawrenceville, Canton, Dalton, Ellijay, Toccoa, Elberton, Greenwood, Lawrence. I'll go ahead and look at the precipitation in Florida. I don't want to forget, guys. Not too much of note going on here. We have some rain out here in the Gulf, but Florida's dry today, so I don't really have to zoom in too much. And also look at the weather watches and warnings on these here on the East Coast. Go back, let's switch to that. Looks like we do have a tornado warning near Edenton, North Carolina, along with a severe thunderstorm watch. So if you live here, there is a tornado watch here. And all through central North Carolina down into the northeast portion of South Carolina, that we've got thunderstorm watches. Virginia Beach, including Williamsburg, Cape Charles, and the very southern tip of Maryland here. Pocomoke City got a flood watch along with a thunderstorm watch. Cape Charles, thunderstorm watch. We got flash flood warnings in the rest of the East Coast, it looks like, and flood warnings right up into New Hampshire and Vermont. And here in the Lake Ontario, this looks like beach hazards due to basically wave action along the southern shoreline of Lake Ontario. This goes all the way up to Oswego and Lacona. Basically, just if you're fishing or whatever, stay out of the water. Also have that similar kind of warning along Lake Erie here. Right, from Sandusky through Cleveland all the way up to Erie, Pennsylvania. I'm sure this actually probably applies for the rest of the shoreline. Those watches or warnings just haven't been issued. Just give me a second, let's zoom out. Across New Mexico, we have flash flood warnings that are associated with those scattered thunderstorms. And in western Colorado, we do have some thunderstorm watches here, or severe thunderstorms. And this is just most of western Colorado. And we have heat warnings in Los Angeles and Phoenix. Not too surprised with that. And air quality alerts, it looks like, in Oregon, Idaho. Look at that. There is a fire danger warning here in central Washington, along with air quality alerts. And here, where those storms are, we do have a special weather statement for a line of thunderstorms with wind gusts of up to 50 miles an hour. Does not currently say anything about possible tornadoes. But if you live in this general area, just be aware that it's windy and heavy rain. Go ahead and switch over to the air quality index. This is the smoke from some fires here in Oregon and Washington, and this pretty much stretches across Montana and then through the Midwest, even up into New York a little bit. This is more smoke from Canadian fires. That's those fires are located up here and in BC, and also these are fires in western Idaho and central Oregon, and that smoke is just kind of propagating across the United States and even down into the south a little bit. And then it's kind of going back up into New York and Canada. You can see the plume here. These fires are pretty intense, but some of the recent rains have dampened them. Looks like there's also that's Russia. I'm not worried about that. Go ahead and look at Europe here too. Oh, again, something going on in central Spain. That may be a fire or something. Who knows? Just got a spot there, and then this smoke or dust. That's a fire. Looks like it's in southern England. I'll have to look at a fire map to verify that. We can go ahead and look at the weather radar for the rest of the world. Alaska's pretty dry. Japan, we got some scattered showers. Philippines, scattered light showers. There may be some thunderstorms here. That's just that same radar artifact. Europe do have some scattered light rain in Scotland, but nothing in the rest of England. Looks like Glasgow, and then kind of stretching towards Ireland here. So this is traveling. Not really gonna affect the rest of England here, because it looks like these rainstorms are moving just towards Scotland. Yeah. Iceland, not too much going on there. Do have some really light rain in the north part of Iceland. And Canada. Newfoundland got some rain showers on the eastern coastline here. And to Quebec, I already mentioned these storms. It's part of this front. Stretches up into central Quebec, probably even beyond what we can see on the radar. Ontario looks pretty dry right now. Manitoba, pretty dry. Saskatchewan, pretty dry. We do have some thunderstorms in Alberta over Fort McMurray, stretching down in over Edmonton. This goes from Edmonton all the way up here. And there's pretty intense lightning and rain with this. And British Columbia got some rain showers in the southeast corner. Alaska, some rain there, not too much. Southern Alaska. And go ahead and switch to the temperatures. Northeast United States, pretty temperate, nice in the 60s. And south, 80s, Florida at 70s, 80s, Texas, got heat, 90s, Midwest, you got temperature ranges from the 80s in the south of Indiana all the way up the UP in the 60s and 70s. Ohio's pretty warm. Illinois, Wisconsin's pretty warm. Minnesota got 70s, 80s. St. Paul 82 degrees. South Dakota is actually quite warm, 90s into North Dakota. And this heat, Billings got 93. Great Falls 89. Boise, Idaho 91. Nevada, let's see what Las Vegas is, 106. Whew, too hot for me. Phoenix 100. Tucson 95. Flagstaff 71. Santa Fe, New Mexico 71. Albuquerque 84. Austin, Texas 89. Houston 86. Grand Isle, Louisiana 88. Jackson, Mississippi 88. Little Rock 89. Jefferson City 82 degrees. Springfield, Illinois 77. Indianapolis 73. Columbus, Ohio 73. Pittsburgh 71. New York City 71. Providence, Rhode Island 71. Augusta, Maine 68. Ottawa, Canada 68. International Falls, Minnesota 73. Swift Current 84 degrees right now. Edmonton 66. Vancouver 68. Port Hardy, Vancouver Island 59 degrees. Seattle 71. Hawaii, Honolulu 84 degrees. I'll zoom in on Kilauea 73 there in Volcano. Excuse me. Japan, Tokyo's got 89 degrees. Philippines, Manila's 79. England, we got temperatures from 52 in the northern part of Scotland down to London, around 66 degrees, 68 London, Leeds 66. That means Bradford will be pretty similar. 64. It's actually a little bit cooler there. And I'm not even, let's say Dublin 62. Zoom in on Iceland, Reykjavik 48. Find our cold temperature here in Greenland. 2. I saw 2 degrees there briefly. 2 degrees Fahrenheit. Greenland. And a little bit higher altitude. Go ahead and finish this up on Toowoomba, our favorite little town in Australia. 66 degrees Fahrenheit there in Toowoomba, Australia. And I want to thank everyone for showing up, including uh, people from the Zoom homies. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you tomorrow night at 10:30 Eastern Time on and it should run for roughly about half an hour every night. Thanks for watching, everybody. Oh, hi, Tony. Have a good night, everyone. You're welcome, Ken. Welcome, Lee. Have a good night, all.